We're at the Rockfall side on the Rock River, the riverfront. Normally I would go to the Sterling side, but we got Norfolk Southern coming. Gotta see what locomotive it is, numbers. The Manifest train westbound. Free NS 4233. I think we gotta meet. I think we got two trains meeting. I kind of heard another. Oh, we got another. Oh, we got a meet. Well, we have a meet. I think it's a UP train, but the first one was an Norfolk Southern train, and that's a Manifest one. And the next one is a Union Pacific train. Or any kind of locomotive. But you know, UP is now, they now allow foreign power on the Geneva subdivision. But it's coming. And we got a single locomotive. (8669) UP 8669. And we have a meet between both of them, but earlier during the afternoon and the morning, we had a train that was stopped on the Geneva subdivision. A Manifest stopped, but you know, but normally they just had like the westbounds, and I think normally during the day there were eastbounds and west. I don't know if there were any westbounds today, but I saw some eastbounds, you know, earlier in the afternoon here in Sterling. But you know, there was an Otterack train that went through here. That's the only one I saw. But this is the I did see some today, but I know it was a Manifest, but the one they were stopped along right here along the river on Union Pacific, but it was just a meet. But not a meet, but you know, it was just the final bits of it, because I know there was a DPU locomotive. I didn't see the four numbers, but I knew it was stopped. But I heard it earlier. I heard it in the morning, riding my bike. But I know that, you know, I think today it was there the whole day, but I think the traffic was kind of backed up on the Geneva sub. You know, sometimes that stuff could happen sometimes on the Geneva, that things can be backed up depending on the rail traffic on the main lines, because, you know, there could be, like, you know, I know trains sometimes stop along in between Ashland and Franklin Grove on the Geneva sub. So I think it's for like the ones probably going into Global Free and the Rochelle. The Rochelle is the only one, I believe, with the rail yard just west along on the Geneva sub. But there is the rail yards, there's the Ashland Avenue, Global 2 and Global 1 of UP. Global 1 and Global 2 are technically intermodal yards, but Global 3 has a mix of manifest and intermodal. I know sometimes up in Rochelle, we would see a lot of intermodal trains and manifests. Recently, when I've been up there, coming out of Rochelle, probably heading to either Ashland Avenue, West Chicago, and all that. But there were times where we did see some meets with both trains, and depending on the schedule as well. And sometimes on a Geneva sub, if they're going towards Rochelle, they'll have to follow the schedule because normally UP and BNSF, depending on what the rail traffic is going on BNSF as well. So big announcements that I've had. Maybe I might go up to I believe Railroad Days again, not on the 18th or 19th, I don't know yet. But I'm probably not going to go to Railroad Days in Rochelle. That is a maybe. But I will go to a Railroad Days in Galesburg, the Galesburg Railroad Days. I'll probably go one of those, probably a Friday of it, the Railroad Days Festival down in Galesburg. Get some action along the Mendota sub and the Chillicothe subdivisions. As well, the Chillicothe sub, a former Santa Fe main line, and the BNSF Mendota sub. I was on it back in our both DPUs are Norfolk Southern.